Hello YouTube, back with the next My Little Pony review, and today I'm reviewing G3 Pinkie Pie. Of course, she's a lot more level-headed than her current counterpart, and I don't know whether Hasbro thought about... They wanted to make her probably as, crazy as possible when she came over there. But her G3 counterpart was a lot more level-headed, kind of seemed to be the leader in most cases, considering she was the one to kind of, suggest things to others, and, come up with plans when needed. And she was always quick to, at least somewhat. I mean, she did pick up on when Minty was accidentally sort of imitating her. She picked up on it not too long after, but it did take her a bit, as it would take anyone, I'm sure. But she was quick to realize that when Rarity saw the roller skates, she didn't think it was a good idea. And on top of that, it was also when she was down in the cave with the kind of trying to find their way out and kind of explore the cave that was down there that they only discovered because of, pulling a weed in the garden, mostly. And she wasn't sure she wanted to go in there. She ended up going in there anyway, but, she's got the best judgment, I think, of the characters in G3, for sure. Definitely someone I could probably relate to in a way. I'm really not one to just dive right into a dangerous blaze unless I absolutely have to. Or if I'm going to be with my friends or whatever. My friends are generally not going to be that type either. But yeah, I'd say she's a lot more level-headed. I mean, yeah, it's just some things she'll repeat over and over again, but she's a lot more enjoyable, honestly, as a whole, than her counterpart, and Friendship is Magic as a whole. I mean, she won't jump to conclusions just because her friends are not. I mean, heck, she had her own surprise party, and she was curious. I mean, she had a little distraction going on, so... But she was never like, wait a minute, something's going on here. You're part of some kind of conspiracy over here, Puzzlement. I'm going to find my friends, and I'm going to, force the information out of them. She didn't do that. She was, in the very least, somewhat confused as to what was going on. She didn't quite get it, but, I mean, one card, oh, she's not very smart. Well, you know what? Maybe some people are a little more level-headed. Just because you come up with a conclusion doesn't make you necessarily smart. You can be incredibly... If you jump to conclusions, you're not very smart. Especially if you do it constantly. And G3 Pinkie Pie never did that, to my knowledge. I mean, granted, we only saw her in the movies. They didn't have, a TV show or anything. But she was able to, quick to get a resolution. She was also quick to, help stay on task. I mean, she kept Minty... kind of reminding Minty what she had to do for, Kimono's birthday. She, obviously, she was there for the world's biggest tea party. She was making sure everyone else did theirs. Now, it's only natural that she would realize that she forgot her contribution, but she did much more. So, I mean, she went the extra mile to make sure everyone else was fine. So it's only natural that she would probably forget her own. Because there's a lot going on, and you gotta make sure, especially when things aren't going quite as you planned, or or even as anyone else had planned. So she was there to keep things in line. You could say she's definitely a leader by my standard. I mean, she doesn't always get along, but she gets along a lot better than I think any of the characters in Friendship is Magic as a whole do. I mean, she was there to kind of keep the spirits up, even though Minty had revealed that she had done something horrible and, ruined Christmas, but she was still willing to say, okay, you did a bad thing, but you admitted it, so now you need to fix it. So, I mean, she didn't hate Minty at any point in the time, or at least not very long. She was angry, but for a very, very brief period. But she realized it was never intentional. It was never her intent, and she wanted to fix it. Now, granted, it proved impossible to just simply put back together, but she had the right idea. She knew. She's always resourceful. I can definitely, she's definitely a character worth watching, especially she's given by all over the place. She was a very popular character. I mean, as we find out, Pink sells in terms of merchandise, at least for the target audience. And she got a lot of merchandise over the years. She was in not only a lot of figurine releases, but also the non-figurine releases. She was on, a wide variety of Obviously, she'd be on the party supplies and stuff like that, and balloons and all that, but she's definitely a likable character. I would say, without a doubt, if you're going to watch her, if you're going to watch Z3, keep an eye on her. She's definitely a character you can probably at least relate to or at least enjoy seeing on screen. So that's my review on G3 Pinkie Pie. Thanks for watching.